All good. Freiling's back up and running. Hitting it well, but finding the field is the skipper. Frustrating from the fielding point of view. Frustrating from the fielding point of view. Keeping here for Namibia. Pick up cleanly. Throw wasn't the best, sure, but the keepers need to hold on to those. Oh, don't bother running, Baba, and he doesn't hit.
To either of these batters, they are in such prime form. 120 Ks, the width was on offer. Babar Azam doesn't need to do too much. Either of these batters, they are in such prime form. 120 Ks, the width was on offer. Babar Azam doesn't need to do too much. The stroke play has been spot on. Finds the gap and he has the time to place it between those two cover fielders.
Hi, my name is David.
Decided to come around. Oh, it's a lovely little change of angle because that's what he's looking for, Freiling. One of those that maybe just jams on an inside edge and goes onto the stumps. It's a lovely little change of line. Look at this, and yeah, just the seam up. Just a bit of a floating seam. Oh yes, that's a beauty. Maybe on another night it's a sneaks through and hits the stumps.
And the change of angle too. Slightly slower through the air, 119 Ks. Very convincing by Pakistan. Single to end the over on the power play, 29 without loss.
Premium truffles loaded with smooth cream, coated with thick chocolate, all around. Candyland Crown.
पहले सफी स्कूल से आता और लंच बॉक्स का माल भाई के साथ शेयरिंग इज केयरिंग कर जाता। कभी सैंडविच, कभी कबाब रोल, और अम्मी को दिखाता खाली लंच बॉक्स। होशियार, फिर मस्त जिंदगी बर्बाद हो गई। सफी आता है और नो लिफ्ट, लंच बॉक्स भी खाली। जब से अम्मी ने कनौर नूडल्स इसको लंच में देना शुरू किया है, सब बदल गया। माना बहुत यमी है और पेट फुल हो जाता है, मगर ये तो नाइंसाफी है कि अकेले अकेले टिफिन चट कर दिया जाए। अफसोस का मकाम है। होगा मुझे क्या।
हैप्पी सुबह, हैप्पी सुबह, हैप्पी सुबह, ऑल पर्स की हैप्पी सुबह।
ऑल पर्स, सुबह बखैर जिंदगी। Outclass performance.
Get free rupees 100 voucher on Easy Paisa app sign up.
So go on, score 100 now.
Premium truffles loaded with smooth cream, coated with thick chocolate, all around. Candyland Crown.
Change in the bowling and change in personnel. Yeah, Ben Chikonga, he's into the side. Let's see how he goes. Very excited young fellow.
Absolutely, they have strengthened their batting as well. But looking at Pakistan, they've played the last 4 T20s on the trot as in the same playing 11. That's the last time that they played it and they won it. This is only the second time that Pakistan have played 4 consecutive T20s with the same 11. 2009.
Pakistan won it. They had to hustle, but yeah, comfortable in the end. Well, just to further on that too, Anshin, you think about the India T20 was finished off in this part of the world because of the pandemic, and then you think about the Pakistan T20 and their second part of their league finished off here, and Babar Azam and Mohammad Rizwan, they were the biggest run getters. They got the most runs. Babar 554 and Rizwan bang on 500 in that second half of the tournament. Held all here at this very venue. And Rizwan, captain of the winning team. Sultans.
I know you brought it up earlier too, Danny, that Pakistan have been the winners of the T20 World Cup 2009. Well, at the toss.
Yeah, the Green Machine, as they're affectionately known. Pakistan, yeah, 1-09, brilliant. There in the UK. Yeah, don't bowl there. Protection, Little misfields at front. And off to Eaton. Young Stoney, 20. Misfields, 36 without loss.
ये मेरी नहीं, आपकी है।
हमारी
लाइफ में गुड से ज्यादा करने वालों के लिए इनोवेटिव टू गुड।
11-11 दोबारा तेरा, आगे सारा यारा काम सेव योर का, और वो 11-11 भी हुआ दोबारा तेरा।
डाउनलोड फ्री ऐप नाउ।
और बता, तू बता, और बता, तू बता।
जो टाइम खातों में लगता था अब वो बातों में लगेगा। डाउनलोड
I had to make sure that I was scoring those runs.
A lot of fans around the world were enlightening me on social media that I didn't know which end to grab of a bat. How dare I comment? Hashtag love this game. Oh, in the air for some time. Almost the first one down. Stephen Barr.
One thing has been very clear, that while the Pakistan batters are trying to time the ball to their best, being their very first game in Abu Dhabi, you just get a feeling they're trying to force the pace, trying to hit the ball too hard.
And came in with the angle, flashing blade, almost to the fence. Good fielding.
So while the short ball does get dispatched nicely, whether it's for Babar Azam or for Rizwan, anything that's slightly pitched up has actually not gone the perfect direction that the batters would have liked, both of them.
It's frustrating for the captain and the fielding side. Just a little off the boil there.
Yeah, that's the shorter side of the boundary, 62 metres. You don't want to be offering a second one if it isn't an offer.
Yeah, got the big feet in the way. That's what can happen. So it means Bubba's going to hold on to the strike. It's 45 without loss now.
How's that?
Get ₹100 voucher on Easy Paisa app sign up.
Go on, score 100 now.
मेरी बेडशीट, मेरे कपड़े, मेरी क्रॉकरी और मेरे घर का सामान कहाँ से मिलेगा मुझे हर चीज पे डिस्काउंट?
दराज पे, वो भी 11/11 पे, 11 नवंबर से। तो फिर अभी ऐड टू कार्ट करें। दराज 11/11, बड़ी सेल की बड़ी बचत।
इतनी लंबी मीटिंग, अब तो भूख लगना शुरू हो चुकी है। फिर कुछ ऐसा वैसा खा लिया तो जिम में ओवर टाइम लगेगा, पर अब नहीं।
Outclass performance.
Get free ₹100 voucher on Easy Paisa app sign up.
So go on, score 100 now.
On my mind. You need to. Yeah. Go to that website. I'm quite early for objective because it can always change so dramatically.
डाउनलोड करें दराज ऐप और 11 नवंबर को ठीक 12 बजे एंजॉय करें गोल्डन आवर, जहां आपको मिले बेशुमार प्रोडक्ट्स सिर्फ 11 रुपए में और 1300 सीसी कार सिर्फ ₹1 में। दराज 11/11, बड़ी सेल की बड़ी बचत।
थोड़ा ट्रस्ट तो मस्ट है,
मगर थोड़ा ट्रस्ट तो मस्त है, मगर थोड़ा ट्रस्ट तो मस्त है।
अपने कनेक्ट बाय HBL अकाउंट से बस या एयर टिकट्स कटवाओ स्विफ्टली, सेफली, सिंपली।
Connect by HBL. अब life is simple.
Time for the Pakistan skipper once again. It's Smith. More left-handedness. Maybe a single there. Azad Khan for a bit of analysis, sir.
Yeah, it's all about Babar Azam. He's been brilliant. He's been brilliant outside off stump, being able to dispatch everything short of a length. And for teams to win, you need to dismiss him early or need to close him down. And what you have to do is stay away from that offside. Make sure that you bowl within those stumps. 153 if you go wide. If you go straight, if you bowl stump to stump, it's much better because the strike rate drops. Now this is not just Babar. If you look at all those players in the UAE, if you bowl straight at them, it's much more difficult. But for Babar to be closed down, you need to make sure that the lines and lengths are attacking the stumps.
Yeah, 100% Baz. We saw that in the games at Sharjah from the spinner's perspective as well. Do not give away the stumps in these conditions where there's just a little indifference, a little bit of variation in pace and bounce. And so often, and given how much cricket is played in this region for a start, it is not surprising the ground staff really are under the pump. Given how much cricket has been played here, I mentioned Pakistan's T20 and the almighty Indian T20 here finished off. Now we've got the World Cup. It's tournaments galore. And the charge, a little characteristic shuffle of Rizwan. It's all going to plan at the moment for Pakistan. Haven't lost a wicket, almost the 50 up in terms of the team total. And both these players set and getting good time in the middle.
And it's interesting that Pakistan wanted to bat today after winning the toss for the first time in the tournament. They've won 3 games, all of them chasing. It's the first time that we've actually seen a lot of shape, a bit of carry from the bowlers.
Yeah, he's a tall, strong fellow. May not be the quickest going around, Smith. But lovely seam position, great release, and look at it go. Oh yes, and it gathered more pace from the pitch. Green liked it with the gloves on. Yeah, it hummed through to him.
Yeah, a little earlier, before the game started, Ian Bishop was mentioning about those areas where the previous game the bowlers were hitting.
It's not bad, but protection out deep. So the 50 is up after 9, so 50 without loss now.
Oppo Reno 6 series. Every emotion in portrait.
कभी मैच देखने के पैसे मिले हैं तो शॉप करें दराज थ्रू सेव योर एंड गेट गारंटीड कैश बैक। तो मिले ना मैच देखने के पैसे। मोबाइल पर 25,000 का डिस्काउंट, फ्रिज पे 15,000 की बचत, फैशन ब्रांड्स पर फ्लैश सेल। जल्दी से ऐड टू कार्ट करें और 11 नवंबर से एंजॉय करें। दराज 11/11, बड़ी सेल की बड़ी बचत।
New Garnier Bright Complete Tissue Mask, which contains vitamin C and 1 bottle of serum. सिर्फ 15 मिनट में फेशियल जैसी brighter and glowing skin. Garnier Bright Complete Tissue Mask.
K&N's free home delivery. ऑर्डर के लिए कॉल करें 0800 11156. क्लब मेंबर्स घर बैठे पूरे पॉइंट्स हासिल करें. Safe and healthy chicken delivered.
Tigers got a few wickets themselves early on. So some quality coaching staff on offer. Here's Nicol Lofty-Eaton, the mediums and bowls leggies and leg cutters, some fast leg cutters, and there's there the keeper standing up. And unsurprisingly, with a stat 850 plus partnership between these two. They've opened together on 19 innings together in T20 internationals, and there you go, 8th time to post 50 in this opening stand in 19 innings. Very, very impressive, these two. Confirmation. So a challenge for Lofty-Eaton. You don't want to bowl there, doesn't matter who you bowl to. Served up.
Yeah, prior to the start of the previous over, when J.J. Smith bowled from the pavilion end, there was a little chat with Lofty-Eaton along with the captain Erasmus, and there was a thought that he might bring in the leg spinner from this end. And now he's gone to the other end, and he's just tossed the ball a little too much, thinking that the batter might go towards the offside. Babar Azam decides to go down the ground and with some power. A welcome boundary for Pakistan.
Much to the delight of the fans in green. It's just so good there, and he hits the boundary and then just manipulates. Lovely percentage cricket.
Yeah, the idea is right to bring the leg spinner from the far end, because as a right-hander you would be expecting the batters to hit towards the offside, and that's the longer part of the ground, and he's got protection there too.
Oh! Well, he threw everything at it, almost put his back out trying to moose it downtown. They want to be happy with an inside edge.
Yeah, yet again trying to hit the ball too hard there. Muscle it down the ground. Try to take the advantage of the slower bowler on offer.
And they go on the 10th. No movement off the straight. With this leg spin, leg cut. So we've had 10, and Pakistan are 59 without loss here.
Candyland declares के मजे का जादू चलता जाए. Candyland declares.
पहले सफी स्कूल से आता और लंच बॉक्स का माल भाई के साथ शेयरिंग इज केयरिंग कर जाता. कभी सैंडविच, कभी कबाब रोल, और अम्मी को दिखाता खाली लंच बॉक्स. होशियार, फिर मस्त जिंदगी बर्बाद हो गई। सफी आता है और नो लिफ्ट, लंच बॉक्स भी खाली। जब से अम्मी ने कनौर नूडल्स इसको लंच में देना शुरू किया है, सब बदल गया। माना बहुत यमी है और पेट फुल हो जाता है, मगर ये तो नाइंसाफी है कि अकेले अकेले टिफिन चट कर दिया जाए। अफसोस का मकाम है। होगा मुझे क्या,
ये मेरी नहीं
हमारी
लाइफ में गुड से ज्यादा करने वालों के लिए इनोवेटिव टू गुड।
Yes! Now that's a real match.
Get ₹100 voucher on Easy Paisa app sign up.
So go on, score 100 now.
मैंने फैसला कर लिया, बाबा को छोड़ के नहीं जाऊंगा।
टू गुड। लाइफ में गुड से ज्यादा करने वालों के लिए इनोवेटिव टू गुड।
Now that's a catch.
Catch ₹100 voucher on Easy Paisa app sign up.
Score 100 now.
Happy सुबह, happy सुबह, all birds की happy सुबह।
ऑल पर्स, सुबह बखैर जिंदगी।
अपने कनेक्ट बाय HBL अकाउंट से बस या एयर टिकट्स कटवाओ स्विफ्टली, सेफली, सिंपली।
Connect by HBL. अब लाइफ है सिंपल।
कैंडीलैंड एक्लेयर्स के मजे का जादू चलता जाए। कैंडीलैंड एक्लेयर्स।
Light, big, salty, delicious and crispy bars. Visconi Crux.
Weekly heavy internet offer मिले पूरे हफ्ते के लिए 14 GB इंटरनेट। अभी *270# मिलाओ। पाकिस्तानी नेटवर्क यूफोन 4G के लिए सब कुछ तुम ही तो हो।
और बता तू बता, और बता तू बता।
जो टाइम खातों में लगता था, अब वो बातों में लगेगा। डाउनलोड उधार बुक।
डाउनलोड करें दराज ऐप और 11 नवंबर को ठीक 12 बजे एंजॉय करें गोल्डन आवर, जहां आपको मिले बेशुमार प्रोडक्ट्स सिर्फ ₹11 में और 1300cc कार सिर्फ ₹1 में। दराज 11/11, बड़ी सेल की बड़ी बचत।
थोड़ा ट्रस्ट तो मस्ट है,
मगर थोड़ा ट्रस्ट तो मस्त है, मगर थोड़ा ट्रस्ट तो मस्त है।
अपने कनेक्ट बाय HBL अकाउंट से मोबाइल टॉप अप करवाओ स्विफ्टली, सेफली, सिंपली। कनेक्ट बाय HBL, अब लाइफ है सिंपल।
इतनी लंबी मीटिंग, अब तो भूख लगना शुरू हो चुकी है। फिर कुछ ऐसा वैसा खा लिया तो जिम में ओवर टाइम लगेगा, पर अब नहीं।
Comes up against.
Ben Chikungo into his second over. Mohammad Rizwan has been wonderful so far in the tournament for Pakistan, and he's also the most selected player in the Fantasy League. Not surprised. He is a very popular player for a very good reason. He's a very attacking batter. And Shine Afridi up there too, as you would expect. Can't wait to see what he does in this match with the ball. Too easy. With fine leg up, and ball there, it should be put away.
We showed in our little graph coming out of the break where Rizwan's strong areas were. We mentioned square on the onside and behind square, and that you needed to try to stay away from that strong area. Unfortunately for Chikungo, he hasn't done that on this occasion. Just a reminder, where can you bowl to him? You can shift to fourth stump, off stump, and try to stay off of getting too straight.
Not easy for Chikungo coming into this match. He hasn't had many overs under his belt.
just 21 years of age. As a youngster, was with the team also in 2019 during the qualifiers for this tournament. He bowled nicely there. Didn't bowl a lot of overs, but picked up 3 wickets in the 7 matches that he bowled in. He's got a lot of potential, does Shikongo. Need a little bit more time in terms of being out in the middle, get some overs under his belt. But he's got something there, doesn't he, Ian?
Yeah, first of all, he's got a nice athletic approach, nice bouncy approach to the crease. A nice load up. And gets through his action quite nicely. It's not a huge gather into that delivery stride, but he's young. Maybe a strengthening of that front leg is one other thing.
The call was 2. They decided, no, that's enough, just the 1. And it wasn't me who said it, but some saying that Shikongo looks a little bit like a young Ian Bishop. It wasn't me.
It's a serious cricket. I don't know if those folks downstairs realize the seriousness of this. I used to have here at one point in time, but he's a much better looking young man and much more talented, absolutely sure.
Very nicely placed. Attempt in the field was good, but unfortunate in the end. It rebounded off him and went for 4. So it turns out to be a good over for Pakistan. 71 with that.
मैंने फैसला कर लिया, बाबा को छोड़ के नहीं जाऊंगा। Too good. लाइफ में गुड से ज्यादा करने वालों के लिए इनोवेटिव, टू गुड।
गार्नियर मेन एक्नो फाइट सोप के मुकाबले में 99.9% पिंपल्स को खत्म करे, तो फिर एक्नी, ब्लैकहेड्स, ऑयली स्किन को करो नॉकआउट। नया गार्नियर मेन एक्नो फाइट।
इतनी लंबी मीटिंग, अब तो भूख लगना शुरू हो चुकी है। फिर कुछ ऐसा वैसा खा लिया तो जिम में ओवर टाइम लगेगा, पर अब नहीं।
Very close to Jos Buttler. Sri Lanka's been excellent for Sri Lanka as well. Rajapaksa did what he could with the bat too for Sri Lanka, but
Oppo Reno 6 series. Every emotion in portrait.
4 runs in him yet. Brilliant from Trumpelman in his first 2 overs. Just went for 2 runs. Found such a good line and length. Now, can he do it from this end as well? Advancing! Rizwan just manages to get enough on it. Only just, and hung in the air for an age.
Number of things here. Rizwan had been going and he still is less than a run a ball, so he knows he has to get through the gears. And perhaps the bowler, not totally unsuspecting he'll use his feet, but I think it would have caught him a little by surprise first ball.
Mr. Consistent. He said he worked on his consistency. Just enough again. Big change up in this over from Pakistan. An
There are a lot of resources left to come. Picked the shot well there too with mid-off up. If it ever goes on the off stump again, it's a wise choice.
Trumpelman has had a very interesting journey in this tournament. He was very good against Scotland, then he struggled in the day game. After that, he was just all over the place a little bit, couldn't find the consistency, but then seemed to find it again tonight in his first 2 overs. Now, it's a little bit different in this over because the batters are coming at him. What is his reply going to be? Certainly messed up his figures in this over. He bowled 2 overs for 2 runs before this. Big appeal, he's gone a long way across. In the end, the ball's gone down to the boundary for 4. 89 without loss.
हर सुबह ऑल पर्स क्रीम जगाए ग़िज़ाइयत की लाली जगाए लाली ऑल पर्स दे अपनी काउस को इतना प्यार कि मिल्क की गुडनेस से बनी ऑल पर्स क्रीम जगाए ग़िज़ाइयत की लाली हर बार अब छोटे पैक में भी दस्तयाब है ऑल पर्स सुबह बखैर जिंदगी
K&N's free home delivery. ऑर्डर के लिए कॉल करें 0800 11156. क्लब मेंबर्स घर बैठे पूरे पॉइंट्स हासिल करें. Safe and healthy chicken delivered.
थोड़ा ट्रस्ट तो मस्ट है
मगर थोड़ा ट्रस्ट तो मस्त है मगर थोड़ा ट्रस्ट तो मस्त है
मोबाइल पर 25,000 का डिस्काउंट, फ्रिज पे 15,000 की बचत, फैशन ब्रांड्स पर फ्लैश सेल। जल्दी से ऐड टू कार्ट करें और 11 नवंबर से एंजॉय करें। दराज 11/11 बड़ी सेल की बड़ी बचत।
Erasmus, a fantastic captain for Namibia. He's a good leader.
As a captain, obviously large amounts of work is done before the game with analysis and what.
मैंने फैसला कर लिया, बाबा को छोड़ के नहीं जाऊंगा।
My team has been having injections in that finger every day just to get play. And it's quite something for Karat Erasmus. He's still a youngster. He may have been captain for a while, but he's still a youngster. An amazing leader. And I said he wants to stay and lead his team.
Be tested tonight, that finger. Rauf Afridi Hassan Ali, as it was tested against Jamira and Kumara of Sri Lanka.
Well placed, very clever, good fielding though from Freiling. Nicely played. Pakistan now with in the 13th over still have all 10 wickets in hand, so there's a lot to come. Wonderful use of the feet. So smooth in the shot as well. He's finding his groove now, is Rizwan.
Risk reward for Lofty Eaton. Bowling to two batsmen in this mode with not a lot of purchase on the surface. Rizwan was pleased with it, yeah. Punches his hand into his thigh.
Very close to the 100 now, Pakistan, within the 13th over. They're trying to put him under pressure at the moment as Pakistan and the youngster. Namibia chose to drop the experienced Bernard Scholz for this game. So a lot of pressure relies now on Lofty Eaton. Just 20 years of age. Not a lot of experience in this format.
Oh, no!
It's good running. Very good running in the end. And he's unfortunately worn one as well.
He wore one a little bit earlier from Chikongo in the chest. Now he wears the throw.